So like, what do you feel say una supposed to do to make una able win this cup, this particular cup?
The most important thing, football. Let God give victory. Let God dey the enemy. Two things. If you get luck, if you get blessing, the luck dey the enemy. You dey win. Then what do they use for add more following and motivation for motivate the player there? Because we stage there. Who cross this stage? Who don't know Fulah, so no Fulah, now by the time we play, that's how we go final. And with that, and with the able team manager we will get, with the executive already, they give less time in supporting, telling energy, everything for make sure say we win this cup. Because we get manager in focus for win. That one we can go tell and say, well, no, can't do this, no, like all what I focus for win. We get players there where they now they win that one the likes of KMC, Alves. We know we get senior player there. They focus on that for win. The coach will get approach to bad areas. They all that for win. So it's one of communities, but you know somebody now we already be around the community. You don't know. We now for win. Okay, that's how I just ask because like, the previous so we go to follow sports, we know say Fulah community now winning the leg. You know, just they like for because and a community will like for please the fans them. They like for always the fans for the joy. What's the exact thing we make na like for me? For give joy to the community. The person that follow the all the win. It is even with yourself. The joy they boku, but you know boku that much because of what the fans that they mad, then are winning. And when the joy they look there, now this football they win. Now the biggest game again. Let me tell you this now. The bar I in the community so for winning player, for make a 2 in a row, possibly 3 in a row with the help of God. So now the team now one day we look at now. So you self know all they win so they see the game. Who blend they see don't know we see the wait. We see they say your game don't know Fulah don't win. The man media, the party, picking over the corner. So go down to the victory.
So what's your prediction for today?
We dey win by God in power.
You know, show you almost are we dey win by God in power. Thank you very much. I wish you success. I got Fulah. Let's see. As fancy this so we don't have the parade ground. We don't try for cover any big story. We cover football at the parade ground. Stay as we don't allow for cover the ground. Me and Mohammed Sumakago, the report for Fan TV.
You know, if they're able to get a win,
watch. I mean, it's watch out.
it's my not being able to go through. So it's a very decisive match, like I said. The Fulah community, they are used to in terms of bringing, you know, pit lanes right at the pipe ground, and they are not right here at the pipe ground. Lots of big names for them, the likes of Donald Corner, the likes of you know, it's indeed a big moment for them because Fulah needs to have some. It's a very decisive match right here at the Pirate Ground, and it's the Inter-Community League organized by the Central World Football Association, sponsored by Elephant Bets, Ivorian Silas, and Barrier Foundation, and it continues to be a very good one. And you know, we need to use football to unite, you know, the various communities. Yes, indeed. You know, we need to use football to bring unity. We need to use football as something that will unite, you know, community, and it will help to create a better relationship. And that's why I believe communities need to use football as a means of speaking peace, unity amongst us all, and we need to continue in terms of spreading the message of non-violence. And we all know what happened, or we knew what happened here yesterday, which I believe we need to continue. Every community needs to ensure that they are able to, behave very well, that, send a very good message for their community, because the way you behave out there, trust me, will give the impression of your community, and that's why I believe every community needs to ensure that they're able to talk to their friends, for the fans to ensure that they're able to behave very well. But we're here at the playground, and today it's indeed a very good one. Like I said, the weather condition is pretty favorable. At the moment, the teams are here looking well prepared, to ensure that they're able to show the best of performance. The most important for today's mission, I think that's why we Yes, it is very good analysis coming from John Champion, and this announcement was doing Rio, and you will not get business inside the field. We beg you, only left the field now. If you don't get the start, you go inside the field, because most times that's in the competition, fine for so far. But again, back to the comment and the English, let me just go by again. Like I said, the teams are here, the referees are out already, and the referees looking determined, well prepared for us to have the best in terms of officiating right at the playground, and the players are here, and they know the importance of today's fixture. But in the studio, I'm having my own boss, that's our own chief analyst, when it comes to giving analysis right here at the playground. I've seen analysts, I've had analysis coming from Stallion and analysts in this country, but when it comes to giving you the best, my own general of that
past days have been very, very long. About us here at home seasons and for a lot of fans coming to the fight ground. Again, that's why guys, Group A is a lot is happening in Group A. Yesterday we saw great community knocking out the guys of Murray Town after that 1-win and moving to the next stage fight from Group A, and the team in Fulah Town here are on 4 points. Remember they are opening the game against Kube. They had as well, but they came back strong against Bolton. They won by 2 goals to 1. They have 4 points. Right now, on the other hand, they have 4 points to Bolton, and they had as well against Kube. Guys from Fulah Town by men like we have people to be. Then they became to join the next stage of the campaign. Fulah Town won the game against the goal and it is fine to that guy in the next stage of the campaign. Like you said, John, the American communities, they are at the fight now. Fulah Town have been one of the communities that have been here from before they have acted. Sometimes I think they are committed now. They are quite champions. But the men so they are like the team and the big like the strongest team that have seen in the campaign. Not team like that. Second game of the guys of I think there is now a lot of and I think the level really have officials in general. The questions are very
I say that's the reason why I always admire objectivity is one thing that we need to stand from, and we need to be plain, we need to be open when it comes to things that will help football to grow, that will help football to develop. And one issue in local football is officiating. That's why, like he said, the referees need to improve, and they need to ensure they're able to maintain integrity, they're able to maintain fairness, because without the referees, trust me, we will not be able to get the best in football so far. But in the studio, I'm having colleagues that I have already. I'm having Igwe Kondos, a senior colleague, and I need to bring him on. Igwe Kondos, in the around, in the right inside, the commentary booth, and you go there, so, I not get the opportunity. And also, I'm having another very senior, I'll put very again, if possible, that's, Bye-Bye Bankue, one that we've admired over the years, and he's here. But let me just bring on Igwe Kondos, so far, as today's match, it's indeed a very decisive one, a match that needs, where the players will be able to perform very well, and where the fans will enjoy, the worth of their ticket price so far.
Thank you very much for joining. Good evening once more. Welcome to the private the Group A, which is the defending champion, that is some platform community. Man U this group presently, Blackpool only have a single point, while the guys of Fulah having 4 points matches. And yesterday we saw Moritan community with 2 points, while Giants of play with 3 points, and Giants of people 2. And so the next round with 5 points. And so let's start only a win But maybe if our approach striker happens to win the match, we're going to determine with Fulah with good matches. But Fulah with focus already, they need a draw or win to save them through to the next round, which is 2016. So it's a great opportunity. The guys of Blackwood strikers, of course, the strikers, I want to say kudos to them for one of the three shots. They know that this is football, but mind you, anything can happen for today's match.
Indeed, a very good one coming from senior colleague Das Igwekundos. But I'm having my chief analyst right here. You know, Master GCO is also around. And also I'm having Charles Man, the simple man, you know, like always, John Champion earlier on the mic. This is how I cross over, you know, to Inspector General Bar as the players are lined up. Fulah Committee are praying, seeking, you know, for the fortune of God Almighty to be on their side and for the ancestors to be able to help them to get it right into this encounter.
You pray, you walk, they are using the moment to pray and they are going to do a lot of work. When the whistle goes up from the referee, anytime from now, going up against big strikers, a side that needs to win very big here if they are to qualify and deny the guys of Fulah from booking the ticket into the next stage of the campaign. They have to win big, will be counted to the point, the goal difference, but also determine whether they will qualify, even if it's a winner, this is the big striker.
Yes, indeed. The match has already started. The striker dressed in the black and red horizontal jersey, whilst the shot is red. And the loose possession, it's Yakuba, a deflected one. Somebody going for that one. Yakuba wins the ball for Fulah Community. And the ball forward, it's Adebayo Black for Fulah Community. Going forward, still Adebayo Black. In the center circle, a pass forward, trying to connect. Yunisa Dumbuya, that Dybala, a cross coming from him. But the defender blocked that one and the referee under the whistle. It is a kick for Fulah Community, and God says the referee. What a match as it has already started.
Starting in very high gears, excellent control from Adebayo Black, what a killer pass, that was down for Dinkaman Dybala, and he did try to get the ball into the box, but in the end, the defender was caught propelling handball, he called it very much correctly. First up next in the area, Fulah looking to start very early, good journey, even though a draw will be enough, but you can beat that Fulah they don't want anything less than they win there this evening.
Yes, indeed, Fulah having a kick on the left hand side, and it is Pai, that's a money beaten her, a player of Mighty Blackpool. And for this striker, you can see him involved in the attack, but the referee having a word with the skipper. He's known as Moric, that's playing 3, and also Puchu. The yellow card has been shown to Puchu. I wonder what the problem, I wonder what has caused that yellow card, Inspector General.
Picking balls for the referee, probably disagreeing on the positions of the wall. The referee has to make that determination. It is his own. They will get him to determine where the wall should be erected. I think the player was not happy with it, and the referee felt that he was very dissenting, and the referee has the right to determine whether it will get a yellow or whether he will limit it to a verbal caution. In that instance, he decided that yellow was warranted.
Yes, indeed, the yellow was indeed warranted. The kidnap for Fulah Community, and the goalkeeper praised that one, the deflected one, as the ball is out for a corner kick. Fulah Community are pressing on a very high gear, wanting to get the open goal. It's a corner kick to Fulah Community, and it's Almami P. Kamara, a ball in, somebody else that one out for B striker, and Almami, another header again for B striker as the ball rolls out, and it's going to be a throw to Fulah Community. But the player is down for B striker. Aichiba, I need to bring you on once more. You know, looking at B striker over the years, they've made their name in terms of producing players, in terms of winning trophies. In, community football, Though they've struggled somehow, but looking at this particular moment, if they're able to get past Fulah Town, trust me, it will be an historical moment for them.
If they get past Fulah Town, they will win the championship. And they are bold as that. I put it that way. Yeah, because for me, what I saw in that last match against the guys of Fulah Town, they look very, very indomitable. And they have started their very high gears, but like you rightly said, these strikers, they have the profile, they have the players, they have the experience, they have played in very, very many community leagues, even though they are yet to win the profile inter-community league. But clearly they have what it takes. If they can beat Fulah Town and qualify, then they might as well match up and become the champions.
Yes, indeed. Very good analysis coming from our chief analyst, that's Aijiba. It's going to be a kick to be striker. If you're just coming in, we're in the first half. The early movements, both teams are trying to settle very well. The ball forward, somebody else that one, that's Mutu. And the goalkeeper hits an easy catch for Fulah Town community, that's Adebayo. Not Adebayo rather. And the goalkeeper on to Saidu Mansare. It's now Usman Sise. Sise playing it on to Almami P. Kamara for Fulah Town community. Fulah Town are keeping possession in their own half, building up. It's Yakuba. Yakuba with the ball forward, a long one. Somebody going for that one, but a header coming from the defender. Another header for Fulah Town community. So player lose that one. And this time it's a player known as Sixer. A long ball forward. It's still goalless between these two teams. We're in the first half so far. Fulah Town community dressed in the white and red dominated jersey. The white shorts, topping strap. And it's a kick now. One of those experienced goalkeepers in silent football. That's Abdul Yila, known as One Bone. A long ball forward coming from him. Somebody else that one. And this time it's Saidu Mansare, known as Malian. On to his teammates. They're going Fulah Town community. It's now Unisa Dumbuya. A cross coming from him. But the defender clears that one out for B striker. That's playing 18 for B striker. He sends the danger and he clears it out. Let's go quickly for Fulah Town community. Sixer onto Unisa Dumbuya. For the ball being pushed down. It's a throw to Fulah Town community. Mohamed Kuroma onto Sixer. That's Alaji Jallo, the actual name. A long ball, Adebayo Black waiting at the far post. It's Adebayo Black onto Yakuba. Yakuba onto Melios Cole. But the referee raised the flag. It's offside. You know, Aijiba, Fulah Town, whenever they are having the ball, you can sense that they are purposeful in terms of going forward. Though they've not been able, to test one ball very well, but in terms of going forward, they're able to combine in terms of possession.
They have some of the best midfielders in yellow football, the likes of Sixer and of course playing alongside Mel, one-time captain for Magazine Community. He has his field baller, but I think he's the better of the two in terms of play. Definitely they have the baller play from that left-hand side and the very unstoppable Adebayo Black from the right-hand side. This team is formidable, having fine as well in that middle. Fulah Town, you can see the maturity, the experience on the side when they get the ball. They are able to combine very well. They are able to create the openings and see how much you can take on the defense of big strikers. They are yet to get a very strong shot on goal, but the sides are all over their play that they are going to run riot in that defense of these strikers.
Yes, indeed. Fulah Town community looking determined, well prepared, but it's a kick now to B striker. That's Blackwood community, and it's Unisa Dumbuya. Dumbuya with a long one forward, but that one went wide, and it posed no threat to the young goalkeeper of Fulah Town community, Joseph Adolf Bonner, and he plays it short onto Usman Sise. Keeping the owner, Fulah Town community. Somebody else at home that's playing free. Ali Bangura. Bangura up against his opponent. A back pass. It's Ibrahim Kanu. But they lose possession. Fulah Town, Unisa Dumbuya. Dumbuya connecting his teammates. Fulah Town going forward. But a header backwards coming from the defender onto his goalkeeper. Yila. Wasted no time. A ball forward. Fulah Town community. It's a header for the Blackpool community. And Pai Connect Adebayo Black. Fulah Town. Very good one. Adebayo Black. And they lose possession. It's Putu for Blackboard community. Ali Bangura pressing forward. It's Putu for the Blackboard community. It's clearly a foul. No doubt about it. Shoving, or one will say pushing from the back. And the referee was very close by. No doubt about it. As Blackboard wins the league.
He did push his man very clearly. The referee saw it, called it very right. Big strikers in that moment they were trying to reply after coming under tremendous pressure. We are also seeing very good combination from them. They are a unit, they play together, and you can see that if only the guys of Fulah Town allow them, they might just be able to create danger as well. Big strikers.
Yes, indeed, it's Buchu, not that good. Usman Sise clears that one out for Fulah Town community. Header, and somebody racing towards that one. That's Miracle. But the ball is out. Toto and Yakuba onto Melios Cole. But a header forward. And he's now playing Segunda Suleiman Jallo. And connect his teammate Suleiman Jallo going for that one. Yakuba, his presence was indeed needed. And he guarded that one out. It's going to be a throw. Yakuba with the throw for Fulah Town community. Pushing from behind. It's going to be a kick to Fulah Town community. It's still goalless right here at the fight ground. It is the Inter-Community League organized by the Central One Football Association, sponsored by Elephant Bets, Ivorian Silas, and by Health Foundation, as they continue to say no to violence. And us, the commentators, also continue to add our voices, one would say, in terms of sending that message to communities that we need to maintain the peace, because it is only in a peaceful atmosphere where football will be able to thrive very well, and where fans will be able to come here and enjoy the best. Fulah Town community, it's Melios Cole, they're going forward. Adebayo Black controls but being chased. It's still Adebayo Black, he struggles and he wins a kick. It's going to be a kick for Fulah Town community. Adebayo Black, he is one of those players, whenever he's on Fulah Town community rather, will be able to get a win. Ijiba.
He's very unstoppable coming from the wings. I think the only player I've seen play better than Adebayo Black from the wing is the Fulah player, Pape. Remember him? Pape Mansari was unstoppable player. But Adebayo Black is one of those unstoppable players. When he got the ball, or you foul him, he sends a long one in the hand, they don't push him. The FA will indicate for a kick in favor of this striker. Fulah Town looking for that alley goal.
Yes, indeed, Fulah Town looking for that alley goal. Still goalless right here at the fight now. We are in the first half so far between these two very big communities. Blackboard community of the game. Fulah Town Blackboard community are in possession. On to his teammates. That's playing 16, Mohammed and Kama. But this time Fulah Town, Mohammed Korma on the opposite for Fulah Town community. On to Almami P. Kama, one of those experienced players that added something on the side of Mighty Blackwood. But this time it's Yakuba on to Adebayo Black for Fulah Town community. Adebayo Black turns down brilliantly. Somebody exits out for Blackboard community. It's Usman Sise being marked by Suleiman Jallo, and it's Ali Bangura now for the guys of Blackboard community. For 6 that's Alaki Jallo wins it. It's Saidu Mansare on to Unisa Dumbuya. Alaki Jallo, Luna Sixa, he connects Malian, that's Saidu Mansare, the Boricas man, one of those experienced players when it comes to Chinese football, one who have won the Leonora Premier League up to 3 times. My memory could serve me well. I stand to be corrected. He is indeed a very experienced player. A long ball forward. Almami P going for that one for Fulah Town community. He needs to be careful. Pinches, somebody wins it. But the referee says it is a foul. Ijiba, it's a foul, says the referee.
It's a foul. And I promise you one for the guys of this strikers. Good play from the young player there. He was looking to even pass his man, but the big defender having failed to win the ball cleanly. He used his hand to pull his man, and the referee assistant waved his flag vigorously and correctly, indicating in favor of this strikers. Big opportunity for them to get their notice in front. Something they need very, very much in this encounter.
Indeed, the needed stars black forward community is steady. One of those left back that you always want to have on your side in terms of going forward and in terms of these movements, you know, could he make that delivery that will help them to have a goal? It's steady. Somebody rise, that's Usman Sisse and Yakuba with the clearance for this time. It's a black loose possession. It's like a play coming from playing 5. Mar Kakbo, Unisa Jakoya, Fulah Town trying to turn defense into attack. There we are defending just now. It's a foul, very good officiating. You know, earlier we spoke about officiating, and today it seems as if we're getting it right on the pipeline.
Significant improvements coming through into the they must have realized that in the past games they fell below the back, and now we are seeing that rise. It's running behind the ball and it's calling things as they are very different decision in that instance. That was a clear pushing.
Yes, indeed, a clear pushing. It's still goalless. We're still in the first half so far. A header, backward, one ball, and a miscommunication between the goalkeeper and the defender. They have been connected now to the opponent.
And that could spell trouble for them. Fulah Town, they have done everything to play through the middle, play through the wings, and they are not getting that way from the guys of big strikers. When that moment they managed to scramble them, got a corner, and now the opportunity is gone again.
Yes, indeed, this time a long ball, and Lachi Chalo, very, very attentive. And the West Ham time has collected that one. It's Ali Bayo for big striker. Manian switching position when we said he was playing as a left back now, as a right back, and that tells that the player is highly skillful, well talented, and the black to control. It feels like Ruben, and of course only infield, and the loose possession, but Unisa Dubuya chasing Teddy did very well. This time it's playing 19. Hassan Kamara on to Ali Banguea for Blackwell Community. This time Blackwell Community. It's Umar Kakbo by loose possession for Blackwell Community. It's Fulah Town, Melios Cole. Very good control from him. It's Melios Cole. So far for Fulah Town Community. You know, switching position so far in the defensive area, which tells that he's highly mature. And this time it's here on to the Black Fulah Town Community. It's Miracle. Somebody asked that one for Big Striker. And it's Big Striker playing 18. His name is Ibrahim Sisse. Clearance coming from Ibrahim Kanu, but the ball is out. And it's indeed a very good one, being here at the playground. Fans are still making their way in, right here at the playground. As this is a very decisive fixture. One will have to qualify, one will have to make way out. As we are seeing community teams playing their final matches in the group stage so far. It's Alaji Chalo on to Mohamed Kroma tried to connect Unisa Dubuya, he did very well, and this time overlapping is Mohamed Kroma. Very good combination for Fulah Town Community. What a match we are watching right here at the playground.
Very beautiful football we're watching, experience, mature players playing their very well. Want to play that ball from the left hand side, but somebody lands into the outside position, but excellent build up. It's a sign of what the Fulah Town team can do. Remember the other day after their second match, I said from out of my top 5, get into my top 3, Fulah Town. But big strikers can undo their reality. If they can beat them and deny them of qualifying, they might just be the favorite for this year's campaign.
Yes, indeed, I will join you in that line, no doubt about it, because it will be a miracle if they are able to stop the mighty Fulah Town Community. Though it was one to say we saw what happened to Manchester United. I'm not pleased in terms of talking about it because I am a United fan, but the Fulah Town are going forward. It's Admiral Black. You know, this opinion, Ijiba, Manchester United, we thought everything has been rectified, but we were somehow exposed in terms of being defeated again in the Premier League.
Manchester United, we are very much exposed earlier on today, but they are saying it's sacrifice for the Premier League. We are going to see them the next game, third, fourth, fifth game. Then we make a determination whether, in fact, they are very well settled or not. But clearly, it was a disappointing one for Manchester United fans.
Indeed, you know, Manchester United lost to Hull City, one of those promoted teams in the English Premier League. But we are here watching local football, and it's always good. The reason why we sometimes bring in, you know, international football, we know how somehow we are connected, you know, when it comes to international football. Despite we are always trying to promote local football, and we're hoping and praying that one day we might get that opportunity, seeing Sierra Leonean players playing in top flight football. And it's an opportunity for the striker. It's still goalless. The goalkeeper, Joseph Adolfona, with the ball forward and playing it in for the striker, that's Ibrahim Cisse. Long ball forward onto Teddy. It's Teddy. Cross. Malian read well and heads it out. And Ali Bangra, but Malian throwing everything. Will that be what we refer to as last-ditch defensive play? They are not under any pressure for pass. And Black Quincy, Fulah Town trying to break. Could they break? In Fulah Town community, it's Unicef Dumbuya that the ball trying to get past his opponents. And the ball was pushed far away from him. Fulah Town trying to win. Unicef Dumbuya had the opportunity to connect his defense, but he wasted opportunity. And I believe he's not happy with himself.
Indeed, that was not good. A very poor one, poor judgment, poor execution. It took a lot of time to make a decision of what he was going to do. Shoot for the goal, get a pass through, failed to decide, and in the end, it was easily disposed. Very unlike the player. One of the finest you can find in Sierra football. But let us go back to the midfielder you've been talking quite a lot about. Marian, remember, he started originally from McKinney. We saw him with superstars coming through as one of the greatest talents from the North. But he has been in the limelight for a very long time. Scouted from Usunta to Go Rangers, a couple of trials overseas, a couple of consults for Euro Stars. He has the experience, he has the maturity, and that is why we have been seeing him fall over the defensive line and into the middle for the guys of Fulah Town. Fulah Town, they are the galacticos of this competition. They go all out to bring in the biggest names. And from what we saw last match, it's working very well for them. And for what we see here again this evening, it's working very well for Fulah Town.
Indeed, very good analysis coming from iChipa. Fulah Town, they are a community that is never short of bringing big names when it comes to the Inter-Community League. Remember, they are the defending champion, and as the defending champion, I believe this particular competition, they are very hopeful in terms of going through, in terms of, you know, reaching the next stage. And that's why they need to get something. At the moment, it's still goalless right at the pipeline. My name is John Bangura, Coach Johnny, and it's always a very good one being here, you know, at the Pride Ground, giving you the best of commentaries and also giving the actions as it unfolds in the studio. Having, you know, senior colleagues and also very outstanding commentators that are around. My Bangura is watching from the studios, and also Master GCO, John Champion, Joe's man, and I might not know, you know, Dal is also around. It's indeed a very good one. The match been held on for a while. The player is receiving treatment. The player is receiving treatment at the moment. It's Fulah Town community up against Blackrock community. Fans are still making their way in to the Pride Ground to enjoy the best of community football so far. And it says that when it comes to Inter-Community League, the Central World Football Association continue to dominate. They continue to create that platform, despite in recent days, or one would say yesterday, I don't know, being remembered of, you know, moments of violence right at the playground, but a ball forward, back to the match. It's chin from behind, it's going to be a kick to Fulah Town community. You know, sometimes as a commentator, we are sometimes being directly attacked, you know, by fans. I used to tell them, somehow we are not part of the Central World Football Association. We are just here to bring the best of commentaries, and sometimes we are being abused as commentators. That's why we continue to talk to the Central World Football Association to ensure that they're able to do the needful, you know, more especially the referees, in terms of, you know, officiating very well, to be fair. And that's what we want to see in Sierra Leone football. We are having lots of talent in this country, and you know, we need to give kudos to the Central World Football Association as they've done it over the years, and also kudos to the current president of the Sierra Leone Football Association, that's Babadi Kamara. You know, he has done a lot in terms of, you know, football development in this country, and we all know, you know, in his 1 year, lot of achievements so far, and those are things that we need to bank on. We just need unity. We just need to ensure the right things are done in terms of going forward. Black community pressing from Malian, put his body between the ball and his opponent, and he was able to escort his opponents out of the pitch.
He's the giant of the man, he has the physicality, and he used it here sufficiently to ensure that the ball ran out for a goal kick. Fulah Town, beautiful match. Actually, when I was coming in, some of the points we are saying, if they be Mountain City, they cannot flop. So I think when it comes to crowd, Mountain City is now bigger than Fulah Town. But of course, in the pitch of play, they are slightly much better than Mountain City.
Yes, indeed, you know, I like the comparison. But the time, you know, let's just focus on the match, because we know the history, we know the rivalry. Let's just focus on today's match as Fulah Town community pressing on its Fulah on to his teammates for pushing from the back. Talk about especially those communities, no doubt about it. But we always preach about peace. We want unity, because the inter-community league, the essence, or one would say the importance, is to bring communities together, or members within the various communities, you know, together, and we saw the importance, you know, in terms of going forward. But it's a kick. This time it's Malian onto his teammates, and Saidu Manzare, that's Malian, a ball forward, surprise there, and the clearance coming from Ibrahim Sisse. Usman heads that one, Yakuba, and this time it's Ali Bangwea from Black Hole Community connecting Ibrahim and being found, that's play 22 for Black Hole Community. One of those promising left back for Black Hole Community, very quick in terms of going forward. It's a kick, the ball forward, and this time Umar Kagbo for Black Hole Community, but being dispossessed. Fulah Town, we are defending just now, an opportunity to go forward. It's Miracle going for that one. The pass not that good, stylish one coming from the defender, but he managed to connect his teammates for Black Hole Community. It's still goalless right at the point ground, and this time Black Hole Community down, you know, offensive. It's a long one coming from Teddy, that's the right back. Like I said, if you want players going forward, Teddy, and the ball forward coming from the goalkeeper. It's ball. That, I believe, it would have been a wonderful moment for the goalkeeper if the player had connected very well. But at this moment, I need to substitute myself and bring on another very good commentator for commentaries. My name is John Bangwea, Coach Johnny, and it's always a very good one being here at the playground. And this shall bring in Master Gisio for the continuation of commentaries.
Many thanks to you, Coach Johnny, coming from CTN, and of course, listen to Coach Johnny every day on CTN Radio for the CTN Sport, and of course, I'm your truly Mr. Gisio from Afro Radio. As you really heard from Coach Johnny, still nil, we're watching a stalemate here at the playground. We're experiencing a goal drought. Fulah Town community hoping that they might have it right, while this striker is still knocking, trying to cause that upset. And of course, on paper, you don't want to give it to Fulah Town community. They're having high-profile players, the likes of Adiba Black, Because the guy called Sixer, these are phenomenal players, and of course, who have been commendable. And of course, so this guy they haven't put who have been mediated at the same time, they setting the pace. Nothing wrong looking for, but of course, Yakuba calls the cutter. It's not by Black Woods on screen fully. He goes up against Ali. The fumble goes out. Now this guy can begin possession. Then the center circle, and of course, Putu was pulled off by Malian, who have been phenomenal. He's fine in 4. Finds Malian. They build them from their own half, they need to be careful. Putu, Lindsay, is in Malian, wasting more time on the ball, they need to be careful. And of course, Fine, tidying things up. Terry, too strong, and of course, Kerry keeps in place, settles for a throw in. Save off, takes it quickly to Melamin. So need to be careful. Terry, on up there, Putu, makes himself available. And of course, being challenged by Pine. And of course, Dabala, Pine is too smart. Their partnership is commendable. Pine, who takes it long, switches it long, looking for the black on the front end. Cutter coming from the big man himself, Kamala. Got a bit of response, he said. The center tackle is busy. The check team, the score is coming in. Start again dominant, center tackle. And then settle for a throw in. Steady with the 2-4. This guy can. This is Emil, sends it long, looking for Putu. Putu up against Pine. First step was good, and of course, very good with the play. And then settle for a throw in by Usman. Usman who's finding Sixer. Because in treatment. We saw that one closely, IG. It's still in here the breakdown. Fulah community kicking it left to right, but still the defense of this making things very difficult for the player in 15 who is smart to athlete.
Indeed, there was a push in there just now, and now Jalos, Sixer, he did push his man, the free call is very high. In Fulah Town, the high minute of the first half, the domination possession, created chances, unable to beat the defense of strikers and defenders, standing so far, and now we begin to see a lot more of these strikers concerning the middle and also coming very close. A big mistake coming up from this man in 7. What a chance that was from the guys of this strikers. People look comparison, but I cannot help but to compare how to do the job. Man City takes a lot of chances in the first half, failed to score, and then they continued in the second. And what's the man?
The ball, flat on fans, not open. The other one tries to repeat itself here at the background, and of course that Sixer will not put long, Melly up, taking body up there, and of course the feeling possession now, being accompanied by the big man himself, Mohamed Lamin, who beats the center and settles for a throw in. He's going to set the throw, Terry with the throw for Bill Seconds, finds Putu up against Pine. He receives the knock, and of course they get the kick. From that point, Bill Seconds believing that they can have it right. It's not about names, it's about what he can perform in the future of the IG.
The trouble with playing underdog is that if you don't kill them, they are going to believe that they can take you down. And most of the time, underdogs will come through and shock everybody. I think they have survived the early moments, and the confidence level on the side of this striker has risen so high that you can see them now believing, coming through, attacking, and they look like the side that wants to now wants to score this striker.
It looks like, and of course, the man keeping the 6 Joseph. From Fulah Town community, he's playing behind a well-organized defense. Usman, Yakuba and out of Malian. Sometimes Fine joining the practice, but beating to also the defending. Joseph, not a better deliverance. Yakuba knocks it, looking for Adibal Black, who wasted no time inviting Miracle into action. Well managed. The final 19 for this seconds, Hassan. Fulah. There goes Yakuba. Umar in 5, up against Usman. And he's setting for a throw in. Umar, not the best performance. And he takes quickly, finds Adibal Black. Who is just compliment. Mohamed. Flag goes up. And he's setting for a throw in front of Fulah Town community. Now the throw is Yakuba. Who sends the treatment to Usman. Usman finds Yakuba. Yakuba has this fashion and we send the Putu picks up the ball. Putu looking for options and being challenged, and it goes down. And ball saves the center referee. Moment of relief, they'll be about to accelerate. Putu stylishly finds Liman Kanu. Mohamed Lamin intercepted. And about called the cut off and the settle for a throw in for these backers. Kanu who sends it long to Putu, head and chest. Pine who clears. Looking for Miracle, he's well managed, well sandwiched. But Dabala picks on the look ball. They have any room to accelerate. Dabala moving forward. Mohamed Lamin calling the upset, this interception, well defended. watching for the fellow, watching for the big takers. They were well managed. I see. You saw that one. We start defending coming from big takers.
Excellent piece of defending, Manuel. He made it extremely tight for the big man, the brother, and in the end, he pushed the ball away from him and won on the Blackhead's ball. Excellent piece of defending. We are seeing from this striker. They continue to fight. They also to the attacking coming from Fulah Town. Here comes the man of Black now in the ball. He needs to wiggle his way. Very tight. Somebody goes to show his block. Still Fulah Town. And this striker once again clear, even though not completely from this one.
He's the Black. He needs to be careful. Big takers. The Black still navigating this movement, switch it in fail. No one there to prevent. He's very doggedly as far as Usman Sisse. Usman finds Sixer. Hits on skillfully. Finds the Bella. The Bella having eye of him. Mel. Well managed. Steady. Who clears. Not the best of clearance. Putu rise high. Mumel Amin couldn't defend. Now the Bella. The big man himself. Kalong. Clearance coming from Kalu. Is the Bella who picks up the ball. Usman from the distance, defended again. What a beautiful defensive watching for the two takers. Fulah Town coming to the building gradually. The Fulah Town is still lacking. Fine knocks it long, too strong for Adeba Black. Pushing, says the center referee. This taker needs to be careful as much as defending. They need to be sure the defense is well cleared, leaving us on top. Now they have another set piece. Fulah Town community, IG, couldn't get the fight.
Yesterday we saw the Moses and Patrick combining the center back and they made it impossible for the guys of Moisan receiving a similar performance of the center back here of the guys of these strikers. They are making it impossible for the strikers of Fulah Town to get a shot on goal. Good game from them. They seem to be having a coach and they are playing here very well. So far, so good for the guys of these strikers.
So fast a goal Pine. And Molly Pine goes for the delivery. Full of it in fair. There of course. Not very directed. And of course this guy can survive. Here we are on their toes. Praise their system. But definitely they survive. This guy is down for this guy. Lining this competition for sponsored by Elephant. Burial Foundation. Everyone see that. Send up a drop. Send up a violence. Get it right down. We're having a friendly atmosphere, fans are enjoying what we're putting. Fans from either side, hoping for something positive to come out of this one. They win for this strikers to give everyone. While for Fulah Town community, it's a draw. We'll see them to IJ.
They need Fulah Town, they know that, but even at that, we saw them in the alley looking to get a goal, even though they have to stop now for me. It's not about Fulah Town. It's about Fulah Town not being able to score now. They want to score. This guy can't score after the anymore. They are also attacking now. Here comes a weak clearance. These strikers can't they build up. Once an evening of football, holding the empire down, shot comes away. Weak one, not too strong now from Putu. But for me, what is really exciting about this match is that I have not had a single moment to cringe as a result of officiating. I am very much happy with this officiating.
Very much happy with officiating. We'll continue right here at the Paragon's playing field. Joseph. And Joseph sends it long. Suleiman intercepted Teddy. Friend Suleiman. And Suleiman switching in field looking for Porto! Oh, missed that one. What a chance! So the coordination. Teddy and after Suleiman. Suleiman went that one time, inviting Porto into that shot. He missed that one. What a moment that one was for Biteka.
The kind of build up that can lead to a goal. We are beginning to see lots of them now from this striker. That was an excellent play from Suleiman, but Putu in that instance, he got a big mistake. That would have been a shot on target, or it could have been something more for the guys of this striker.
From our community boots in jump back, we have a high profile and of course renowned voices, one of which happens to be one of our mentors in the world of commentary. Bye. You'll definitely hear his voice later in this match. But definitely just been joined by Praise the Guru. And earlier on he had voice of Johnny coming from CTN of the CTN Sports. We have Josman the Simple Man, and of course Dallas well is around. Adeba Black, intercepted Kanu. Knocks his shot looking for Ali. Not well directed, Pine who clears, tidy things up. Hassan causing interception now, running doggedly. Hassan and Teddy, their partnership paying up. Cut off coming from Fulah, who has been influential for Fulah community. Teddy needs to be careful. Debala causing trouble for Teddy out there for Beefmakers IG. So that one clearly.
The defenders, they have had a lot of work to do so far. They have done that work very well. It's a question of whether they'll be able to maintain as the onslaught is coming in and on. That's the right move. The crossbar, what a play from Fulah Town. Good one from them. Very strong defending coming through from the guys of Beefmakers. Oh, I think it's the Leicester Road community moving up against the exiting Moiba community. Let's confirm that.
And might be helpful for a while. Don't forget, Casey Jones, Jocelyn, is the Central Association Inter-Community Champions League, Fulah Community, defending champion up against Beefmakers. Malian, strong header coming from Malian. Now the big man sixer shot from the distance, not directed. And it settles for the goal kick. It's still in the breakdown, sponsored by Elephant Bets. Barrier Foundation, everyone still has to drugs, still to violence. And don't forget the judges and district team, November 20th, for the school hall for just 15 unions, 5 master, November 20th. Tomorrow, we're going to be here to watch Leicester City coming up again, already exiting Moiba community. What a match that is on the way here tomorrow at IG.
It's going to be a very big match, very much meaningful for Leicester Road. All they need to get the draw and maybe through and come here the following day to watch their neighbors inside lockers with the field. And I think it's going to be a must win for those guys, and a draw for the inside will also be good. Tomorrow, Moiba community, they are going to play for their name, and Leicester Road, they are going to do everything they can to avoid a shock here tomorrow.
Looking at the performance of these two teams, IG, it seems as if the final thought, the striking aspect of the two teams still lacking. They've been building, they're having those opportunities, but reaching the final thought and missing it out.
Well, for me, I say credit to the defenders. The defenders have been absolutely good, and they are making it extremely difficult for the strikers on either end. We have seen a lot of Malian playing alongside his defensive partner, and so also is a similar coach for the guys of the strikers. Very attentive, very watchful, making the angles very, very tight. Here comes the shot, or too high, another very tight angle again. For me, this is credit to the defenders.
Credit to the defenders, definitely commendable. Hassan, who has been phenomenal for Beefmakers, finds Teddy. Suleiman up against Sixer, being pulled up, now being intercepted. Ajekalong, for one possession for Fulah community, invites the Sixer to action. Cut off coming from Busu, Mokwel Andol, flying. Usman Sisse, we need to be careful. Malian, starting things up, finds Yakuba. Yakuba being charged down by Anas. And it's settled for a kick. You play the ball, not the man. And I say the level for Beefmakers been phenomenal, been instrumental, making things very difficult for the defense of Fulah community IG.
And a very gentlemanly player as well. Anas, he has already played well. You can see that he's a gentleman. After pointing his man out, he apologized to him, clapping his hands, telling him, I'm sorry for what for me. We see quite a lot from Anas playing for the left-hand side.
Joseph, who takes it up. Two players behind the ball, well managed. Players coming from Hassan. Fine, intercepted, and it goes down. To watch the momentum of the Bergans, Beefmakers, giving Fulah companies to run for their money. On pace ball, just an instant change. It will go in favor of Fulah companies to want to hold it. The opposite, between Lillian, Hassan. Don't take it long, looking for Teddy. Too strong. He's going to keep it in play. Second for the goal kick. He's taking in here the breakdown. Tomorrow, Leicester City coming up against Moiba community. 1 million win for Leicester. That's right, Moiba about to exit quarter. I want to represent himself to see how they can have that big win. As we saw, our city since 1974 is their first big win against Manchester United. Big win for our city. Just coming from the championship. Win against the team that ended 30 last season. That was my part of the examination. Second point, throw in. Quickly taking Arbao. Knocks it low. Arbao Black. Up against Putu with Arbao Black. find the sixer. Sixer looking for option, shooting and turning like the Zamian Nadej. 6 shot to Malian. As we have from other commentators, is representing both Rangers. A man from the ranks of the northern part of Suleiman. He enjoyed the 1-2 return passing, but definitely been cut off. And you see the kick from just after that point line. The next step is putting his goal back. 8 seconds, that believes in the penalty right here by down. The other cause upset. And of course, fans of 8 seconds, believing what's unfolding might lead to something promising. Here the Paragon's IG.
It's very unfortunate going back to from Paris, Spain, Belgium. That was what they did against Mountain City. They kept their defense very tight in line. Mountain City goal in the first half, and they came stronger in the second half. But these strikers, they are doing it, they move earlier than Belgium did. I wasn't expecting this kind of show from them. I thought in the early minutes, Fulah was going to get that goal, but they are not able to get a goal. And now, these strikers, they are not only very well settled, they are threatening to get a goal. And they might just be the side to get that goal.
They might just be. You still need to hear the Paragon. In case you're out there, if these strikers knocking up, this Fulah community for 2. Intercepted by the big man, Debala. Debala knocks it long, switches long to Adibal Black, who wasting more time, inviting Miracle into action. Adibal Black up against Ali. Beat pulled up. Clearance, deep defending Anas. Anas up against Miracle. Looking for options, wasting more time. It's Anas. Knocks it long, and that's compliment. Malian picks up the loose ball. Malian knocks the shot to Pine and lets it roll through to Yakuba. Mel. So far. Miracle. It's the Miracle navigating, moving forward for Fulah community. He's up against. It's the Mel. Yakuba. They're wasting more time. They need to be much more accurate. More active moving forward. And about Black. Yakuba running in the field. This might be the moment. Not the best of delivery coming from Yakuba. And 3 seconds survive. It comes to the corner. What the moment, what the build up. IG, you saw that movement coming from Yakuba and that's from Adibal Black. It was about to be permitted.
Excellent combination. What a killer pass that goal from Adibal Black, and his man unfortunately was unable to get past the goalkeeper, but that was a very good play from Fulah Town. Part of the early kind of show that we saw from them in this half, and that moment they are very much close again, probably closer than in any other moment in the past 15 minutes. From Fulah Town, they have a corner.
2 minutes added on. 2 minutes for the inner community to break the deadlock on the corner of Fulah community at the ball. Hila off his line. Too much urgency.
Tap in.
Take his time. Would definitely do a set of opportunity for Fulah community. We are in the other minutes. And don't forget to join Mr. G20, November 20, with a school hall, 545 Master, 60 Julius. Come and meet the team boss, LA. And of course, the big man himself, Multi Kalong of Inside the Business. Hello guys, representing Inside the Business. Medish, Shababu Boy is around. Mountain City, Medish, I know he's around. Go kick, Hila. He's second. And Hila knocks it long. Sixer up against Suleiman. Ajay Kalong up against Teddy. And then settles for throw in the people of mistakers. We are in the added minute. Still nil, still meant we're watching goal drought. It tells the outcome perhaps organized. The defense have been for the other community, Hassan, who goes all the way to Sise Ibrahim. And he takes it long, looking for Anas. Yes, of course he does successfully. Anas inviting Kanu to the action. Who wants a pass? We call it killer pass. Now they might be punished, but Adibal Black, they couldn't keep it in play too strong, and he settles for a throw in. But IG and most team complaints, you were impressed with that pass coming from Sise to Anas in 11 for this second.
I was even more impressed with the way he received the ball. Anas, he has an outstanding player in 11. For these strikers, these are very good players, on-the-ball players. These strikers, they play like a team. They were initially subdued by the experience and maturity of the Fulah Town players, but they have been able to stand their ground, and now they are very settled. They are moving the ball. The synergy is all over the place. I think they've been very beautiful to watch how they play these strikers.
They've been very much beautiful. And yeah, it's also over 44-45 minutes. The two communities knocking it left to right, center to back. But definitely you are able to bring it that block. It's Fulah community nil. And of course the base takers nil. Watch the match. We'll be back after the break, but I will leave it in the hands of IG for his general summary of the 45 minutes. I've been on Mr. JC until tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you very much. See you head on the form start. Half side one on paper. You have given to the guys of Fulah Town. Indeed, they started as they are on paper dominated. They are eliminated, getting another chances unable to beat the defense and goalkeeper of the guys of Big Tigers. Big Tigers are very up to settle, but they did settle deep in the half, and then they kept moving and attacking, getting one to the line, coming very close to get to the defense and goalkeeper of Fulah Town. They also unable to get and get that goal. And the Big Tigers will go into the defense very much happy that they were able to deny the guys of Fulah Town from getting their goal and believing that
You might have noticed if you don't see how far the game can go because of the speed platform and that's what we used to be strikers that we started on top of the game. The 6 person starts, we never know goal. Sometimes it takes to us that to say that the issue already. Even that's what we platform and we strikers well, for me, I would say, first of all, a very good encounter and a tight man between the two communities there. When I visited that and I was Fulah Town police. We're looking at how the group stand, first of all. The side as Fulah Town police then get 3 points already. And this step has get 1 point. So, it's going to be difficult. So, for me now, I would say that a very tight one. I'm not even for Fulah Town because of the right team. And the mistake has then got a win. So once we are selected, we have a draw and win. So they can flip to right, deciding on this second, and one option against. So looking at how we do now, that was just a yes, the match intense. Both communities carry high determination, not especially signing as black community, known as the business. And let us see, and then first spending some time inside the competition, so they don't go out and carry it. So that's why you see that was that kind of thing from inside the first examination of them. As we see, black communities are the underdogs of the product. We don't feel like the product competition, you understand, but we don't count on the style of this competition. Then, the national competition, we will say, then, the defending champions then, when they expect, so they expect for them to more than this. They're putting expect, say, like I was around, when they qualify, they make, you know, she's like, especially the only show right now. But for me, it's a plateau in the first place, then meet with the top team, because the first encounter that gets in a hotel competition as a team. So that first match that lost, and they all lifted themselves. Because the first match, they decided you and the early side so far. First impression, that's a long way. So however, despite first impression at times, it can be poor, then at the end of the day, they're not sure qualifying. But looking at how we did also, starting as still at community rather than last tickets of play, and we're not position at first. So when the first match, we either will draw or we win. So the Broncos are only one in their first 2 matches then. But they failed to do that, and that's why now they get this kind of problem at the moment. Not only them, that's how we have different observers how to cover the goal, but God will take part and take part competition. But you see, if you are talking don't say people stop this one because at least I'm not percent to game. But unexpected news, there's not the first game. At the second game now, they will spend 2 hours to score with when they get going in the ball. So what if you see them or something? Taking you see, companies and money community the 2 games that come out, because everybody can talk to us about it now. The first match, we see the first match, we see Moriton and also Big Striker, they lost the first match against Moriton community. Because when you come for first match, I don't think you come for. It's either you know or you win. But now we see Big Striker, they lost the first match, and also the second match, we see the goal with Kube. And also we see the second match, we see the beat Moriton by 2 goals to 1. And yesterday we saw Moriton lost against Kube. And today now we see this partner is for this one. And also people are good for Atom because end of that Atom gets played Atom inside the first 35 minutes of the game. Don't let the 1 goal of 2 goals. And people around the except the forward for win this game. On the forward they come for win. And when Atom that come for win. And also, what's your happening next to the meet of the meeting? The Atom community and also the forward meeting. It's either Atom got this game or they get a 3 point or the forward get a 3 points. Thank you very much. As we will go around, so we'll go for the next 45 minutes for this game. What we see, what will be the winner for this game, the winner will reach the points for going to the next stage of the competition. So this again, apart from what is going to happen, and there's another winner come out for let's say for the same. Thank you so much. So this again, we'll go for the next 25 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back in the second 45 minutes. There is the ongoing Copa 23rd edition Champions League. Today the defending champion Fulah up against the second in the first 45 minutes. And Hero players are coming in each and every day to witness football artistry. The players are trying their best to come to the talent. Each and every day at the Paris ground. We started here with 32 communities. Some of the communities are out of the competition. Town, join. Whatever community. They are out of the competition. And today, the defending champions are here to see a best. They can maintain their plan to secure points that can make them to qualify for the next stage of the football competition. Primary sponsored by Elephant. They are in the field players among the six up. They play for Fulah in the concluded Euro Premier League. They also have in Pine who played for East Lounge. They have in Fulah who played for Elsicolos, one of the most popular football clubs in the country. But in Kosovo, we are about to witness the second 45 minutes.
We are about to witness what is very good in the second half of play. We have mentioned the them earlier, the Galactic goals of the champion. That's how they have already experience on their back. Definitely the way up against big white guys in Thailand. We've called here and they have been started with the performance and the program. Turning out to the podcast. Coming now the guys would have been an expected goal for the fans of Fulah Town. Now the second half in which anything can happen now.
It's the kickstart of the second half. There is a Carlos. Photo. Clearance for Balien. Ball in the air. Good chester coming from Azet. The gentleman started his result. Calling on the public relation of Copa. This is Sami. They are needed in the commentary box. Nene. Between the two sides, that is a Fulah Town, the defending champion. And they're looking forward to get the winning here. Either Edward, the players of Big Takers are looking forward to get the winning. That is why the players are finding it difficult to see a best. They can get that up here. Wise, hand puppies, below players are witnessing entertaining pictures at the Pirate ground. And it's a kick. Players trying to say how best they can put themselves in order to go through. Okay, Big Takers. And there is Kamala Hassan, who is behind the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walpin form for the defending champion, Fulah Town. And they're going to fortunate to make themselves to the next stage. Question pending. Kamala steps back. Who comes to Puchu? Oh! Who is it? For the goalkeeper. That is Adebayo. Ado calling on Samuel. The player of Copa. You are needed in the commentary box. To foul change the centre man. The yellow card has been awarded to one of the players. That is a Kano Ibrahim in 22. And it's a kick. Fulah Town. And they have of Big Stakers. We are in the second half. Both teams played well in the first half. We are having dignitaries that are also following this ongoing Copa competition. In the studio, we are having senior colleagues bye-bye coming from Maki International. Sulman coming from Afriedo. African side. And now watch the kick now. Set to come from the defending champion. But it is the Fulah who is behind the ball. He comes in front. He knocks it. It's too easy. And it is Mistakers. 2A. Clears the ball. Ball in the air. Chester who comes in. But it is Callum who picks the ball clearance. Coming from the ball range and player Malian. Melvin misses the ball. And that comes in from Mistakers to picks the ball. And then it's Kano. Blocked down. Coming from Fulah Town. And it's go. Kano looking to get the cross in field. Clearance. And misses the ball. Who comes in? But then the Pine. The Bala. Good for the challenge. But Mistakers, they go there first. So let's watch it now. Mistakers, they lose the ball. Who picks the ball? The defending champion. Fulah Town. They're coming out. In the half of the guys of our Mistakers. There is Adabel Black. The ball is in it. About that one. Balls. And it's a goal quick. Children Indonesia, the pirate ground. The defending champion up against Mistakers. That are here only for a winning. Mistakers. And that is Yela. Who is the goalkeeper with 36? For Mistakers. Comes in front. Knocks the ball. And that goes for Fulah Town. This time it's a Sisse who picks the ball. Fulah Town. Adeba Black running down to keep it control. But he knocks the ball, but it's settled for good quick in favor of Mistakers. That are currently playing from the Seattle end. While the defending champion are kicking it from the Salwa Queen. Yela. And that is 2A. Sixer. Push it from the back. It's a kick. Playing to been fouled. That is Bangura Ali. And it's settled for kick in favor of our Mistakers. And there is Kamala Hassan. Substitution. Player in it. Reserve. That is Melvin. Another player is on for Fulah Town. But this time, the man of criminal is substitute. Also, Fulah Town. Mistakers. He picks the ball and the centre back. Let's watch it now. There is a player 11, Tambo. Fighting Cochino. The ball is the defending champion. Pine clears the ball. And it's a Man, Fulah Town. Mistakers. And it is a Kamala. Towards the Timmins. Ball in the air. Put up. Pine. The centre man says it's a foul. Push it from the back. And it's settled for kick. In favor to Mistakers in the half of the defending champion. Fulah Town. Fans are waiting to see who is going to be up here and we get them over here. As we witness the entertainment pictures at the parade ground. It started with 32 communities. So let's watch the kick now. It comes. Fulah Town, it clears the ball. Dybala takes the ball and this is the back. Time to evolve. The striker who is taken for Fulah Town. Push up Piale. Meku. Meku was standing on the ball. But it is a Dybala. Towards Sixer. It's that. Got a good one. Clear. Time picks the ball. He wants to set. He goes. What's it? And it's put back. What a match. We're witnessing here at the Palace ground.
Very tight man, very tight play, the ball moving, very quickly from one end to the other team. One goes on we saw these strikers and the reply came sooner from the guys of Fulah Town. Both teams never determined wanting to get that goal. Fulah Town alone and have to avoid losing, and the best way to do that is to really get that goal, and everything absolutely they are doing to get the goal. They continue to meet the very, very strong defensive wall of big strikers who have also improved in the attacking, but they are also encountering an equally very, very strong defensive wall from the side of Fulah Town.
There's a tackle. Fine. Dybala. Fine is running out to pick up when it goes. It's on. It checks. It makes it go towards Sixer. The ball also given a substitute. Fulah Town. Still on the ball. But it is also. Finds his teammate, Dybala, red up, and the ball black, oh! What a big opportunity for Fulah Town.
big one, but in the end, let's go begin by Adebayo Black. What a chance that was. But just man, excuse me, we have the breaking news from the Central Football Association. The report of the emergency disciplinary committee is out on that match. Remember the Dovecot match here, Dovecot Barbara Town, they have investigated, and now we have a report out. The chief doctor of Dovecot committee is found guilty of physically fabricating violence against the referee, and their officials are also found guilty of inciting violence. The decisions are very clear. Immediate ban of Dovecot for 2 seasons, the law fine, and also ban of Dovecot out of the COFA campaign, and the doctor is going out for him, possibly with lawsuit for his physical assault of the match day referee.
Many other games are not going to be played. Let's watch it. Oh, very good one. Coming from the bala. Yela.
Thank you.
There is a mistake at Fulah. Mistake at the question now. Watch it. Let it go to open the ball. What to say? Oh, it's the ball. That is Pablo. 6 Fix the ball. Coming out. Fulah Town. Bobby change on field. There is also fix the ball in the mixing area. Makes it close towards the cement. Fulah Town ability to play Galway. They're coming out. Also fix the ball. Makes it close. Watch it now. They're coming out deep in the half of big seconds. They're going into training. And that goes from Dubai. And it's a throw. Fulah Town, they have in a throw. There is a level black competition. There's a captain, big seconds, who is coming up. Sabo Umar, and a player in charge is about to come on. Sabo Suleiman, Inspector Bal. I need to join you again. That means the decision been made by the committee. It means that the remaining games are not going to be played.
So we are going to play Dovecot, we know we're playing, and all the points of the Dovecot game will not count. It's going to be minutable. We are going to explain that now. The points will be between amongst the 3 other teams, excluding Dovecot. That's the decision of COFA. Minutable is going to count for that group, and we'll be explaining that later on.
Dayela, Dumbia, Devlin, down on field. Man at 10 minutes substitute. Capo, what is it? 6 towards James Talon. There is a Dybala, lose the play. Good Tony coming from Tue. Who picks the ball? There is Kamara. Watch it. Coming from Tue. Makes the ball. Malian clears the ball. And a goal. What will take guys? There is Shifted. It's a flag. Oh, it has been taken. It's Pascal, a very problem for both of the communities.
Very, very big ball here. The last touch, they hit the target, the big problem, they play very well. And now you can see that both teams want to score, but they are unable to score those back. The shots are coming from left to right, but the target they are not hitting. And definitely the inside team is very popular now. Remember that the goal will give them 5 points and they will qualify alongside Kubi. And the guys of this strikers will not be able to qualify. Going back to the Dovecot team, as it stands now, when I try to win that match, the 3 points will not count. They are just on 1 point. And the guys at the top, just on 1 point, big strikers just on 2 points now. So it's going to be big for Barbara Town. And it's tough when they go into the final match. The winner will take all. Very much interesting now with Dovecot out of that group.
Sixer. Involving Talon. Me. Fix the ball. Don't back to man. Looking for the second one. What can you take? Don't touch 2 players. Been fouled. They know that it's a dangerous play coming. That is why they stop it. But the way they stop it, let's take it now.
Indeed, that was a very, very brave move coming there from the big man. He was looking for a really good pass to players, but they stopped him. And they did that with a bit of foul, the referee rightly indicating for a kick in favor of Fulah Town. Fulah Town, they want to score. It's a question of whether they can score. They now have Osu in. They came from the bench. They have so many big names. They are the Galacticos of the campaign, certainly. They want to get 3 points, but what an need of resistance from the guys of these strikers. Remember, we have Bye Bye Bangura alongside Cabo. I think they will be replacing us. Good one.
We do love to hear them. It's a kick Fulah Town. 2 players behind the ball. Who's going to take the kick? Is it Afsu or Pine? Well, let's watch it. Afsu! Goalkeeper here. Pine is the ball away. Ibala. We go on. Fulah Town. They need to make use of their opportunities. And it's a goal kick. They'll Fulah Town. They'll be takers tomorrow. Let's now community. We're up against Moiba. Moiba is already out of the competition. And let's see if I'm coming up for a goal or a winning. But let's watch this now. It's a good kick. And there is a mistakers, but I've been used. Abul Saban, Josman, the simple man, living the hand so far. Bye bye. And other colleagues for the continuation of committees. There is the ongoing Copa 2026 competition to get the defending champion playing against the Stakers. Goodbye.
Thank you very much, Josman. It has been very much fun here. The battle between the two sides is very much equal. If you don't know these strikers, you can definitely say these are strangers into mini leagues in the country. These strikers are no strangers to the mini leagues. I can definitely tell you, I could well remember their days over there in the Pravic community, you know, and it's a community that has produced players that have played for the national team and excelled media mark. Among them was Younger Tiga, the likes of goalkeeper Yaraba, and goalkeeper presently in that field is a young man, Mila, definitely making things very much easy. The likes of Samuel Valley also came from this particular team. Fulah Town are no stranger here as well. They are the current champions and they've won it before now, so you just can't take it away from them. So which means two communities are battling. And the guys of Big Strikers, it's an equal force that can definitely match that of Fulah Town. That makes it a kingdom battle that we've been watching since the first half of play. Big Strikers are taking the fight to Fulah Town. Fulah Town are repairing. And Fulah Town are taking the fight also to Big Strikers. Big Strikers are resisting. That makes it a very fun match. But I'm definitely happy here with Franklin Campbell, the presenter for the program Backpage, right at Radio Mercury 92.1 FM. A pleasant good evening. Thank you very much. All right, of course, it's going to be a continuation of action. The referee is dominated in a flashy orange, very much independent, having the two cards as a guide. That is the red and the yellow. He can use them when it is necessary, but we've not seen any situation that will definitely prompt the referee to ignite the cards. That makes it very much peaceful. We are having Pine in that midfield, a very renowned player. I could well remember his days for Texas, and the likes of Samuel Johnson, and Sixer is also in that particular midfield. Pine rose to the ranks of this particular ground and played for Mighty Blackpool. Is a player to reckon with. We also have Premier League players, Premier League winners in the side of Fulah Town, the likes of Osu. They played together with Kapemus in that midfield that won the very first Premier League under the auspices of Babadi as the manager for the Bull Rangers. Franklin, you've been watching. Let me just bring you to analyze the strength of both sides. Because they just need a win to qualify. And now it's become worrisome for Fulah Town because they want to win, or at least a draw will send them to the next stage. But this, like, the more they are pushing, the more the time is going, they have that hope that we're going to make it. And they are goalless, they're confident that they might make it to the next stage. And their goalkeeper has been so easy, you know. Fulah Town has been pushing, they've made a good substitute introducing Osu, and he's been busy, you know, testing the goalkeeper in different ways, you know. These are the players from the doors are coming to that Paolo Ibarra playing for FC Calon. you know, he's somehow not having his best. But you know, the coach will trust him because he knows what he's capable of doing. And for Fulah Town, we just need that goal and try to control the game so we can play the next stage of the competition. Like you mentioned, they are the defending champions. So this is not an easy one for them. They've been in this position before. They know how to control the team. But we just need that one goal to see how we can into the next stage of the competition. And now competition, I think Miracle is going off and they're introducing another striker. Miracle on number 15 jersey for Fulah Town, and the player coming on in number 12 jersey for Fulah Town. It's a good one for them. You know, he has quite a lot for them to fight very hard, but it was not just enough for them to score. But it's still goalless here. Both teams do have chance to qualify.
Alright, both teams do have chance to qualify. This is a true. The referee is not interested, and I wonder what is going to be his decision. He's not instructing for a retake for Fulah Town. This is black. It's going to be a throw in for the B strikers, who choose in 7 jersey, a 10 jersey for B strikers. Is the son of the swell. He grew up in the Fulah Town community, but in his football, he's definitely trying to play straight. Let's see what it could be. Somebody drops it down. It's Sixer. 6 citizens of food with a nice touch. It's a clearance. Fulah Town knocking the doors, coming from all angles. Is fine. Takes over, drops the ball. And of course, Fulah, it plays down, and it's not much happening with the decision of the referee. That's my man Jallo. Jallo is protesting, but they definitely need to have his limits. The referee there is vested with the laws to be interpreted. It's guided by rules. So when protesting against the referee, you need to be very much polite to put your face across. Violence protesting will definitely lead to cards as far as the modern game is concerned. But it's a sunny weather in the defensive area for Fulah Town. It's a little bit cloudy in the center, and the goalkeeper, Fulah, is also enjoying some amount of convivial weather. The fans are watching this unfolding. Let's see who gets it down. He likes coming out again. He gets it. It's a community with goalkeepers. There's a lot of goalkeepers. I told you earlier on the likes of Yaraba and Suga. They definitely came from the B strikers. Watch them again moving from left to right. It's a deflection. And it's bounced into B strikers. Having it in their own arm. Who gets it now? It's a goal kick. It's a goal kick. The bench is protesting. But the decision from the referee is very much final, is very much close to the action, and the assistant referee one was definitely standing very much close to the ball, so they can better interpret what's happening in that particular area. The central referee is definitely guided by 2 cards. Is in no rush. It's interpreting what is unfolding. That is why you're seeing the fans are very much quiet. The fans are of Fulah Town. They can definitely interpret what can be interpreted by the central referee. So which means the referee is definitely on course. These strikers are rolling the ball, are defending, are attacking doggedly, and Fulah Town are coming like wounded lions to have the goal at all costs. Watch this again. The referee says goal kick. It's like the Fulah Town attack is very much action. They need to keep their cool and see how they can go with another approach. The defensive area for the Biscuits is very much grounded. They are very much watchful. It's like quality to remain this way. Nothing in case you're just joining us. Fulah Town are dominated in their traditional red and yellow, white colors, and these strikers
with their red and black, red stockings, and it's nothing. Nothing is inside. The rest, but he's been doing a good job since the start of the match. You know, and now I think, you know, Fulah are in full control of the match. They just want that goal and see how they will manage the game until the final this week. Because if it's been like this, it's not going to be a good situation. We don't want to be in this position. We are in the goal. Might be enough for this time. Alright, the goal might be enough, but Fulah are very much deadly in their approach. Let's see what this could be again. It's a fool. Oh my god. That was a reckless one anyway. And the referee saw it. That was a reckless tackle. That is coming from Suleiman, the new incomer. He needs to keep his cool. Football is definitely a sporting game that is violence free. And the referee saw it all and wasted no time. Puchu is a little bit sluggish there. All the time wants the referee to intervene in his favor. But this time he fights for everything. He gets this one again. It's a nice clearance. Right in the center. It's bounced, it's goes for the goalkeeper Fulah. Gets it with no threat at all. Somebody looking hard from that midfield. The chest is on, he drops, he checks, the battle comes for him, he picks up the PV. The goalkeeper for Fulah comes, he gets it, it's a rebound. The battle still continues. For the sake of supremacy, you kill the weak for the strong to survive. And that is what exactly Fulah are doing. Big strikers are definitely up to the task as well. They are fighting from all directions. You can see Fulah is as if their midfielders are lost a direction. And the guys of big strikers are now taking the fight to the defense. That makes it very, very much dangerous for Fulah. And the minutes are ticking by. Simon Tide waits for no man. Every goal that is going to be scored here, for me, I consider it done and dusted. So the defense needs to be very much grounded. The goalkeeper needs to be very much steadfast. He needs to be very, very much reading the game as to how the ball is going in his defensive area before coming to attack. But watch them again, like I said, it's like ideas are running out. Tempers are flying. Guys are talking to one another. Keep your cool, listen to the coach, and you will definitely do the rest. The guys of big strikers, for the moment, they seem to be disciplined. Their machine is grinding. They are whining to see how better can take the fight. Watch them again, they have the ball. This is Sixer. Big strike again with the ball. In the defensive area, put your call for it, but no way. This is a fool. They get it. And let's see who is definitely controlling again, or who is the recipient. It turns and knocks it wide, but it's an easy one for the defense of big strikers. The ball bounce. Big strikers are getting it again of two. Dropping deep to get the ball and assist Sixer, and that makes the attacking role is definitely starving. And these strikers, they are having four strikers that are definitely chasing the tired defense of Fulah. But let's wait and see how it will end here tonight. The end crowns the work, the end justify the means, and all is well that ends well. But we are watching a very fine match. It's coming down deep again. Adebayo looking good. The ball drops down. It's a nice clearance. Who gets this one? Fulah again. The new striker Suleiman. It's a nice cool one, and it's a tip and tap over. Somebody clears it again. The captain gets it now. He is the one going off the bandwagon, but loses the ball. But somebody was very much quick to help out for the captain. It's a shot and stopping newcomer. He gets it wide. The captain takes over. This is Puchu. The Fulah born Puchu. Puchu is right under policing. He's a dangerous man. And if you see Puchu going, will not allow him to do. If you do at your detriment. And the first thing was trouble, you find yourself in hot water. Fulah calling again. The referee is definitely calling on the medics for the two sides. We are having a collision there, and both players are down. Frankly,
it fits me when I see the ball is rolling. Indeed, that's what people can also see. You know, good football. This striker, there's no goal qualified. Come, and for Fulah Town, they can qualify if it's empty this way. But they don't want to dwell in that. They want to struggle. They want to be in that position where you will top the group and as well qualify for the next stage of the competition. That's why they are pushing very hard. You know, they are attacking. I'm very much impressed with these strikers. They don't have those big names. But, you know, they are playing as a team. They talk very hard. The keeper, you know, who are born. He's been busy doing some impressive saves. And I think that's what now they want to do. They can't they won't qualify. So at least he is one of those midfielders and another striker to help the existing striker. So that's do that and you know chance to qualify. But to be honest, I'm enjoying things, you know. It's a wonderful atmosphere, like you mentioned. A moment from now we saw the rainbow around the Fulah Town, the Mount Sorrel community. It's a good weather, you know, actually. But, you know, we still have time. And like I said, Fulah Town, they want to qualify. They want to go. But these strikers, they are very much desperate than Fulah Town for the goal. Because the just can't qualify, they can score.
Right, these strikers here, they are definitely playing as a community, as a team. But Fulah Town, they are the fans' favorite. The fans of Fulah Town are in their numbers here, in their colors, to support. And they want the goal here to be scored by their community, to light up the community. But when it comes, they need to wait and see. And there is going to be a throw into Fulah Town. 6 sides calling for it. He's desperate from the midfield. He gets it to Adebayo Black. He chips it now for Fulah, and it's not threat at all. Fulah is watching. Formerly the captain of South is also in the municipality. Ahmed Central, AD, of course, Gina Mari. These guys are here every other day. And Gustavo, you know, is one of the commissioners around. Is one of our national coaches. Is definitely also contributing to Fulah Town from all levels. I need to understand that he's definitely watching this particular one. And it's Abdul. And it's Black Adebayo. And that particular sticks for Fulah Town. He gets this quick now for Mansaray in 9. Mansaray changing the play. This is Osu. It's a nice header. Fulah Town have renewed their energy from the circular road end. They definitely renewed their energy from the circular road end, and now they are teasing. Somebody turning dancing, sent it wide, and that would have been dangerous. Osu was waiting, and of course, a lot of players as well. We are definitely waiting for that one to see how better they can change the atmosphere for Fulah Town. For Fulah Town in white and red, nothing. Big strikers in black and red, nothing. There's a stalemate here between the two sides. Referee indicating for an indirect free kick. And let's see what impact this will create. I can see Badara. I can also see Poto on the line. Badara was the captain of Fulah Town. He played for Mighty Blackpool. And Poto also was one of the best young midfielders in the community. And he's now on the line for Fulah Town. They are not happy. Goalkeeper Sogo is also watching from that particular technical team. But let me tell you, Fulah Town are here in attendance and they want the goal at all costs. But frankly, goals are not something that money to buy.
Indeed. You need to fight if you want to score a goal. It's a teamwork. You know, sometimes you're working with individual teams, put up some great brilliance and score a goal. But what we are seeing now, you just need to play as a team and try to see how you can score a goal. For now, it's somehow 50-50. You know, I'm being impressed, to be honest, with the way these strikers are playing. With these smaller names, but they are fighting. It's not an easy fight when you consider the top name for Fulah Town. But they still have it, hence the game is on.
Exactly. They still at home. And defender in
Fulah, that is Abdul Toure. It's now definitely I'm picking him up. I could well remember his days as a very young boy with Sarah Rangers, Papa Jack, and he was definitely the smallest among the likes of Mustafa Haji, the likes of Powoski, the likes of Sina and that is teacher that is coming from the Guazat community. Abdul Toure in Fulah for the two strikers were also part of the academy of Papa Jack, or you can call them the Sarah Rangers. It's definitely moving out and it gets too far. This is Abdul, the man I'm talking about, is a big boy now. I could definitely remember his days coming up on the van of Papa Jack, getting off the other day on the eyes of the party. May soul rest in peace. And let's see, in the two jazzy, the face of Brian MC, and it's coming down deep. The guys of is coming up to intercepting again. Honestly, he's thinking for that. And now he's still a man like for the end for Fulah. Somebody gets it. There's one in there is Fulah. It's like they were waiting to shout. And this strikers are complimenting the efforts of goalkeeper Fulah. It's Abdullah. Coming down deep again. Let's see who gets it. But the player is down for Fulah, but the referee is not interested. He's definitely waiting for this attack to end. And that is not for the game. Let's see. It's Abdullah Toure, bouncing, fighting, moving. The flag is up. And this is the time for the referee to check on the player of Fulah. The player is down. The player is down. That is the day by flag. One of the big names for Fulah is being attended to by one of the medical doctors of this sector, and definitely football is one of the eyes from intelligence, and whosoever is in the game needs to be in that particular spirit. And we are seeing the doctor that is very much close for the action, and moving to see how best we can give a state treatment. We are seeing fair play, and we are seeing some international standards. So frankly, you've been quiet.
You know what we can say to you. You know, it's becoming more worrisome now for Fulah. And they are about to introduce another renowned name, you know, as a defender, and not to control team. Because this is not to control this game. What the left wing can see. That's what we are working on now. Because they've tried, what is just not working. But this striker, I think, one should are another striker. What is the name? Napoli striker. To just add another striker. Another chance for them. Another chance for them. But I'm telling you, the Fulah Town, when these strikers are adding strikers and midfielders, they are also responding with strikers. That tells you that they want everything, and it's Kempin. Their one-time captain who lifted the trophy with Fulah Town. It's Kempin with East Delano. The FCFC, Kempin, one of the faces of junior football, from junior football for the top, even though it's by out now gradually, but of course he has made it far. He's short and something, but very much instrumental. Let's see what he's going to add, or what I don't know he's going to bring to that particular party for Fulah Town already. But I'm telling you, action faces are waiting. Somebody plays it now. It's fine. Let's see again, it's the defensive area, and fighting with Paris, it's a clear hand, but it's going to be a corner kick. It's going to be a corner kick, and very soon we definitely step out bring the young guy champion for the consideration of commentary. Commentaries, we are having young guys coming up and I'm very much glad personally, so definitely English them love commentaries in the country. So wherever I go now, people love commentary, and we're having commentators in the country. Watch this again! It is very much contested. And then coming from Abdul Toure. The defense of Fulah Town was contested. They were scrambling. Everybody was watching each other. Short of ideas, lack of ideas, and they need to do more. So again, and bye-bye. So then I'm Francis Cabo. This is our bow out. Goodbye. All right,
many things to the retirees all sorts of voice. There is Bye Bye Bangura coming from Mati Radio 92.1. And there is, how let's say, greetings to all people of Sierra Leone, especially football belong to play, so a great learner amazed, witnessing all these important contests. Today, a very big day for these football-oriented communities. Fulah Town, and here is playing their lots of friends of match, and there is Blackall Road community. The draw from Fulah Town, technically, just as still getting home to send to the next stage. But the fighting is seen. We probably might see a late drama between the two. Another very strong one. There is up there in 12 between the tie in the second. Looking very on the field. Goalkeeper carries one ball. Carries suddenly Larry greatly expressing some resentment and anger towards the referee. Something a very good officiating. We have here today. Referee will quickly set it up close to this. It seems to be a worldwide referee who is having enough experience, not can be easily shocked or cheated in terms of taking precedence. The decisions have been absolutely very monotonous and it's surprising. The Blackall community needs to study the art and their own backline. And the Usilato Fulah message. Someone get the fans, carry the Villa for his long time, playing for volleyball. Not with the message. The 6 now, Donna Chow. In another mistake to Kabua during the case. Someone tell you them all in place here the court. It's with East Lions. We're set to the press. Another very good chance. And this around the same Blackall connected to right. Another try. The fans are still waiting to see it all over. The win from Blackall was definitely going to get the tally from the front. But 6 games, Blackall with 2 points, while Fulah Town coming into the Mustavi for points. And the team of Blackall community coming very closer and closer and it's called Super Threat. Top goalkeeper is Joseph Adolf Charles. It's absolutely very entertaining between the two. Nothing for Blackall community.
Good champion. It has been a beautiful evening here. A beautiful encounter. Night of a beautiful weather as well. I'm working on things like this to be a best for the Fulah Town community. Even a we wouldn't secure without lots of goals. They need 2 goals so far. Then disciplinary can take the action to see them through if possible for the big strikers. It's never easy. Finding a pressure like this, they should have fight on and bring up something. The fight is still going. They are showing their performance plan of which is supposed to be seen from them. And it's been beautiful so far for the big strikers. They are showcasing their quality. They are upkeeping their lives. They really want to go down, but they don't want to go down without pushing up a fight. The Fulah Town big name, but the young lads as well, they are ready to showcase their quality. It's called barrage of players, and they are doing their work seriously and putting their effort. So far so good, they are still working on so strongly, they don't want to bow their head so easily to the big guns.
Greatly edging closer towards our mark. The time is scoring, time and tide. Always wait for the mark. Saying the whole community definitely needs to their game, especially when it comes to the final game. The supreme performance of Blackall community definitely looking very motivated compared to their previous. They lost against Marytown in their opening match. They managed to take the points at the cost when they played against the Child of Age. And here is fighting it Judging work and skills are the big names of Fulah. And the Fulah selling back on time of one message. Returns to Frank. And it's still not in for the two communities. And the two communities, dreams and aspirations. It's the time to make your way to the next stage. Fulah stands to the better footing. And the Agnes deep in your own territory. And the player who is one time in 310. Then for 1592, do not get his opener. He's currently getting closer towards his resignation in football. But he is Cabo Suleiman. He's also to team someone named Teddy Kelly. The team gonna fill a town, need to turn the best one to attack. And he is the only guardian talisman, Taiji Villa also. He goes really another great play from the young man Taiji Tensi opener. Fill a town, reset back for the second time. But he is Suleiman the striker. He's 23 in the second break line. And he's looking to make another big defense contribution into the last 1 minute next. The team is the call community, is currently running out. In the same to win, technically you have no choice but to keep your carboniliers and leave the hotel of Uber. And then the 2026 Education Tournament Inter-Community Champions League. It's all started with 17 non-same teams, 17. It says we're getting closer to the end of this long contest. The country back on the same name now, the frame of the nominal team was started. Carry choosing at all. This has on its tail. There's a bottle of the side, but it's already matter one time with my second. And you have to be their own mighty Cantonians. They are second from the Inter-Community Championship. There's no Fulah Town. What is heavy police? It seems to be very much on completely in terms of their getting of strikes. But they do not accord community need to come on this. They need to be careful because things is very much from them. And there is the green light on the secondary. Fulah Town brings something very much from out. Black over the memory. And there is the expense looking back trying to go with the punch. And the ball is still in the zone for Black Oak community. Stay telling Fulah now. He's carried back. Someone carried Black Ball. The ball bounce. Teddy Barry gets by. The taxi look moderate. He's started playing. Acting for Gogo potential stairs. And they take already in Taiji Fulah also. Another very good bench. Another probably playing it. Carries Goma. But someone telling Black Ball in. And he's saying the phone from this young and he's in their own territory. He says Zilla Tete, who is coming from the Wednesday. And he's currently cutting eyes of many small signalers as well as of football fucking directors in Sierra Leone. He's currently been monitoring for one of the big clubs in Sierra Leone football. And he's saying nothing from the two communities. Fulah Town, nothing for Black Arrow. And make sure the fans coming in the time. The team is a Fulah Town community must be happy seeing the additional time. The whole community fans, supporters, friends, definitely want to see the tournament days where the current town, what will sell like that in the town. And we're getting closer to the hour mark. Here's Marion, has been one of the players who won the Sahel Premier League Championship with Goiás. There is the big man Terry Jarrell on the sixer. There is another very strong cast from the young player. There is the sixer of Fulah Town. Big names of Fulah Town, the many champions. And he came to set best, they put Kenny away to the next game. And Terry Jarrell tried to take that one in time, Mr. Tuesday. It's another very young player who is coming from inside from the club. Sanchez, Franklin Moiba committee. It's Alexis. It's a down from the league to go to Mark to the next one. For good number one ball, Teddy. Teddy, looking for a great. And to his match, brought up to connect Teddy. And Teddy now, he tried to step back, James cannot be serious. He's coming from Mighty Blackball. He connected the Manchester City up there, the block setting by his start. And they put it out of the edge. Block calls with the pass up for money. Block calls to look out the small and back with the other. But someone came back. He's holding on the end midfielder, trying to get also. He's taking back to the Suleiman from the start. That was first. Got the young goalkeeper carries out long. One time it's long to Red Community. And now, finding the stick on this free kick. So, the tackle when increasing and the second match we are going over in the last 10 minutes of the contest. Same on the background. If it's set to score, we're getting closer towards our match into the campaign. Only 76 away. So the captain gives the best to squad the top.
The boss driver just need to get the boss prepared for the big striker because they will definitely go home. They have already booked a ticket home. I think they miss up so much and they are saying farewell. So the book is definitely not easy to book up a space on the next part of this all important competition. But the boys did perfectly showcase their quality. Show how best they can stand. They will put on a huge fight in the second match so far. But as it stands, nothing for the side of the big striker. But that was a beautiful performance for the students.
When the great gets it's looking temporary, someone tried, and it's carrying into the next game. It's one time, it's turning on the screen, and it's just going to down. 2 players down. 2 players down. Okay, the side. Down players down again, and the top team. But back on for me, it's when it's coming from the national city, it's on, they said very finally, it's down for it. Put up down, okay. Nothing to black on for me to take good place. It's red and black. 5 minutes to the town. The Waters look at memory. They have nothing to lose. If the match is the case, why the team to the third around 6 and James definitely cannot be shattered. We waited to see if they gonna black on for get the cards over. Don't make their plans to celebrate. But continue to acknowledge the presence of our personality in the midst. Have the manager himself from the Black Committee, known as ambassadors here at Adidas. Adidas have been behind the mantle of this lovely community team. Outside, they have been appointed to carry out the pitch out. And they is already to continue sensing as well as give it out. Moko athletic men to big man carries YG. The YG is another stakeholder who is coming from Black community, and he is there for the very first time watching this match. We also have the big man carries Fulah, who is also serving as one of the technical staff in the heritage of Black community. Big man carries Kelby, who is the CEO and the owner of Kevin's Kitchen. All of these personalities are greatly nominated. We yet to take our platform. They have nothing to show on the scoreboard. Why this cycle is well. So it's going to be a very good one if the man get a case. They're going to pull it down automatically. Going to add another point in carrying their basket. Okay, they come in there. We have it. He's looking up for immediate. There is Suleiman Kago. He has a central series, but this time around, tapping into the police. And the ball comes in the position territory. The Texan has the power of 60 in Argentina. They look at Selma Morrison. They meet the call of Buckley. Sigmund carries Kevin Tippett, which can be stuck on the finance minister. Have huge amount of money in money to buy out. But there is a lot of action, reaction as well as quality of the game of play. Club, we edging closer towards the full mark. The take on the Black community, both and as feature is on the path to be shut out.
Short performance is the convergence of their charity. Yes, they are waiting for them to go like this from their upcoming players, and you can see the likes of the Apple and that of the defender as well, Odi. They have been very beautiful and they have been standing point for which is the final meeting. And also since the end of the one-year performance, we know that they are not they are showcasing. And it's a better start for them so far. That will be a better start and let them just keep doing what they are doing. It will be something in their future.
short, exciting performance that was like that of
Oh, thank you very much for staying tuned and stay connected to Fine TV. Remember, TV, you know they miss anything. For you there with Fine TV, you know they miss anything, and this at the end of the match between Fine and that of Fulah and Blackwood, and Blackwood draw with Fulah 0-0. Therefore, Fulah qualify as group leaders, and Blackwood come out in the group with 2 points. So therefore, Blackwood don't go out of the competition, and Fulah qualify as group leader. Thank you very much.
Non a steady for
I don't see
the ball will be ready to send them back home.
Yes, thank you very much. This now Fulah, the end of the match between Fulah and that of Blackwood. Fulah qualify with 5 points and they also lead the competition, and Blackwood is out of the competition. And